We are a full-service kitchen and bath dealer located here in Salisbury. And what that means is that we work with homeowners and contractors to design and execute kitchen and bath projects all over the shore. We provide the initial design services, the products, cabinets, countertops, hardware, tile, all of the parts that go together for these projects to help our clients to transform their homes. So there are a lot of people out there who do the kind of work that we do, but the difference is how we do it. The best way for me to describe our process and let you know what to expect if you came in to work with us is really to kind of illustrate maybe a project that we've done recently, or how a typical project will get started, and it happens all the time. So a homeowner comes into the showroom and they say, "Hi, we're here, we'd love to remodel our kitchen, but we really don't know where to start. Can you help us?" And that's a very common starting point for a lot of kitchens. The key for us in helping you to remodel your home is to find out exactly what you're trying to accomplish. So when the designer comes to your home, they're going to ask you questions about, how do you live in this space? Do you cook? Do you entertain? What other things would you like to have that you don't have now? What things do you hate about your space? How does it work with the rest of your home? Do you have kids? Do you have pets? Do you homework at the counter? Do you need space for different types of activities in the kitchen? So all of that conversation, along with taking the measurements and just, again, the collaboration on site, is going to come back and the designer is going to work on an overall design concept for you. That'll take a few days for sure to get together, but at the end of that, and even along the way, there's going to be feedback from you. So it's not a design that is something that we tell you need. It's something that we're pulling out of you to say, you're telling us what you're hoping to accomplish in this space, and we're doing our job to give you the absolute best design for that space. From that point, the next step is to really talk about budgets and making sure that what you're trying to accomplish we can do within your budget. And again, that's a collaborative process because there's lots of different options for materials, whether it's cabinets, countertops, tile, lighting, plumbing, all of those pieces that go into a project that vary in cost. And so the designer has the skill to help kind of pull that all through to give you, at the end of the day, the absolute best design for the budget that you are willing to spend. Once the design is complete and all of the details are exactly the way you want them, we've married that up with a budget that works for you guys, and you're ready to go, the next step really is for us to have you meet with our field team and also to develop the schedule. And one of the things that really sets us apart from our competition is you will have a written schedule. You'll have a calendar of events for your project. A typical kitchen remodel might be 4 to 5 weeks, and you'll have a daily list of who's going to be in your home and what they're going to be working on, so you can track our schedule and our performance. I think when I hear some of the big horror stories about what happens in our industry, one of the biggest ones, actually probably the biggest one, is that this project took forever. It was supposed to take 4 weeks and it ended up taking 4 months, and that's just not acceptable. I mean, we're in your home, and we understand how stressful it is already for us to be there working on it and tearing it up. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that we're complete on our schedule and out of your way so you can enjoy your home as quickly as possible. Probably the second thing is the budget. Once we develop that budget, barring any major catastrophe or something that would change, that maybe a selection would change or something, we're going to adhere to that budget. We don't want to be at the end of the project and have any surprises for you as well. So those are two really critical things that we focus on at that time. But once that's all done and we're preparing for the start date, that's all communication that you're having directly with the designer and with the field team, and so you know exactly what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Then the fateful day comes along. We've got the start date. Typically that's demo day, and that's, again, very stressful because we're coming into your home and we're starting to take it apart. And that's stressful to everyone, and you're going to be living sort of in some construction zone for a period of time. But what we've done in advance, we've given you a schedule, so you know what's going to happen. You've met the people that are going to be there. You're in communication with the designer. You're confident in the design that you put together. All of that kind of helps to eliminate some of the anxiety that happens at the beginning of that process. So that's demo day. We come in, we get started, and then all along the way, you're going to have milestones that we're going to be working towards to make your project complete on time. So it's, you know, it's demolition, then it's the trades coming in to do their rough work, then it's drywall repair possibly. Then you've got cabinets going to show up. The cabinets are going to be installed. Then we've got countertops, tile backsplash, flooring, all of those pieces laid out. You're going to see all of that come to fruition over the course of that schedule, so you'll have confidence that you're on schedule and you're going to meet the end deadline. Now we've successfully managed to work through your project. Everything is complete. You're going to come home, or you're going to see the end product, and you're just going to be thrilled with the result. We're going to make sure that all of the details are straight and all of the pieces are complete to your satisfaction. What I want to kind of describe is that that's a very difficult process from the beginning to the end. If you think about it, you know, just maybe 6 or 8 weeks previous to that was when, as a homeowner, you walked into the front door, said, I'm trying to remodel my kitchen and I don't know where to start. And over that period of time, you've worked with a designer who's helped you put all the details together and created a budget and selected all the products that were going to go into your project. You've had, you know, the field team come up with a schedule. You've gone through the entire process for 4 or 5 weeks possibly of construction, and all of that's come together with dozens of people, multiple trades, and all those details, and at the end it's complete, on time and on budget. And again, that's the difference between us and our competition. So the easy part is for me to sit here on camera and explain all this to you and tell you how it works. But the hard part is actually doing it. And I really would encourage you to take a look at some of our testimonials and reviews because we do this every day. We've got hundreds, literally hundreds of satisfied clients that have been through this process and will testify to how well it worked and the skill of our people. And really, I think that's the truth of what it is. It's not me telling you, it's you seeing that it has been accomplished with other people.